Okay, so here's a story that is quite deep with my heart, or to my heart rather, because I am a big, big dog lover. My little dog is over there at the moment. She's come off from under the bed where she's been shaking because of the fireworks going off. But a Labour MP has urged the government to changes to the 1991 Dangerous Dogs Act. Now, I saw this in the BBC. I apologise for the source. Dangerous dogs. PM urged not to treat pit bulls as collateral damage. This is something that it's deep to my heart. Let's just read this article quickly, and then I'll get to what I think at the end of it. An MP has pressed Theresa May to change dangerous dog laws to stop pit bulls being treated as collateral damage. Labour's Gordon Marsden said pit bull type dogs were routinely put down due to a law which designates bull terriers as a prohibited breed and judges them on physical attributes, not behaviour. He said the thought of a rescue dog he owned being destroyed because his face did not fit in court is chilling. You're damn right. The Prime Minister assured him the issue would be looked at very carefully, she said, which means probably not at all, knowing Theresa May. Raising the issue at Prime Minister's questions, Mr Marsden highlighted a recent report by the Commons Environment Committee which called for an overhaul of the 1991 Dangerous Dogs Act and its specific breed definitions. The Pit Bull Terrier is one of the 4 breeds banned by the Act, although owners can get a certificate of exemption if a court believes the dog is not dangerous. I have checked into the other 3 breeds. To be honest, there were 3 breeds I'd never heard of them. One was a Japanese Foku or something like that. This bill mainly targeted pit bulls. MPs have said the law is dysfunctional because the majority of deaths caused by dogs since then have been by non-specified breeds. Exactly. The 1991 Dangerous Dogs Act came in to stop. They thought it was going to limit and bring down the number of attacks by dogs. Of course it didn't, because it's a stupid thing to do, and I'll get to why at the end of this. They also criticised the fact that specified breeds cannot be transferred to new owners even if they are not judged to pose a threat. So let's say somebody has a pit bull and falls ill, maybe gets in a car accident, can't look after the dog anymore. Dog goes to a pound, can't transfer or sell that dog on. That dog's going to get destroyed. A loving dog, just because owner can't take care of him anymore. This is atrocious. Mr Marsden referred to the comments made by Environment Minister Lord Gardner when he appeared before the committee about the case of a pit bull type dog which had to be put down by Battersea Dogs and Cats Home. Asked whether he regarded the death of a dog, even though he may have been good-tempered, as just collateral damage, the minister replied yes. The Blackpool South MP told Mrs May this was unacceptable and the specific breed definition needed to be formed as a matter of urgency. Quote, hundreds of pit bull type dogs are confiscated yearly with no impact on dog bite numbers. Of course not. You're so right, and you've got such a wonderful name, Gordon. It's no wonder that you're extremely intelligent. Will the Prime Minister ask the Environment Secretary to act urgently on the committee's recommendations? My wonderful Bull Terrier type dog was rescued from the streets, and to think of her as being destroyed because her face did not fit in court is chilling. Animal charities have called for changes to the way pit bull type dogs are assessed for the purposes of the law. At the moment, their parentage and genetic heritage are not taken into account. Dogs are evaluated instead largely on their physical characteristics, measured against a 100-point scale, of which 10 points are allocated to the dog's attitude and behaviour. And you can bet your ass that the people who are, putting together the point system for that really don't know a great deal about dogs. The Prime Minister thanked Mr Marsden for highlighting this issue and pledged a review. Quote, I had not looked at the detail of the report on that particular issue, but I can assure him that the Environment Secretary is himself a keen dog owner, as indeed is the Chancellor, and he will be looking at this issue very carefully, she said. Right. This is something I am going to find out after the stream has ended, and find out whether there's a petition to scrap this 1991 Dangerous Dogs Act, because it's wrong. And here's why. There's no such thing as a bad dog. There are only bad owners. It's as simple as that. It doesn't matter whether a pit bull's bite may be a strong bite compared to other dogs, and they may be muscly or anything like that. That doesn't make them dangerous. They are no more dangerous than a Chihuahua. They are no more dangerous than my mum's mum's West Highland Terrier. In fact, West Highland Terriers are notorious for being bad around children. Pit bulls are wonderful dogs, extremely loving and extremely caring for their owners if they are treated correctly, the same as any dog breed. This is one of the most ridiculous laws that we've got, and the amount of pit bulls that have been put down over the last nearly 30 years now is atrocious. It really is. This is not the dogs who are to blame. It's the owners. It is that simple. There is no such thing as a bad dog. There are only bad owners. And the quicker the idiots in Parliament understand that and change this fucking stupid law, the better. And if anybody out there is confused as to what a pit bull is and how to differentiate a pit bull from a Staffordshire Bull Terrier, for instance, of which my dog is half Staff. If you need any idea as to how to differentiate which is which, let me make it clear to you. If it's short and muscly and it's aggressive and it's a bit stupid, the chances are he'll own a fucking pit bull. This act has got to go. It's stupid and it's archaic, and it really is indicative of our government because they can't do a damn thing right. If you like this video and you want to see more, please subscribe and click the bell below so you get a notification of when I drop further videos. Independent voices like mine, I'm sure you're aware by now, are being censored across all social media platforms, so please like and comment on the videos. That really does help the channel out, and share the videos wherever you can to grow the audience. If you can, please support me on Patreon. You can do it for as little as $1 a month. I cannot do this without your help. I rely on your donations. Thanks very much for your support. It really is appreciated. Until next time, peace and take care.